today we're looking at exploring the ways that solids, liquids and gases change under different situations. So this is for a Year 5 student, and the common misconception is that students often think that solids, liquids and gases are different substances as they look different. So this experiment will involve changing certain substances from one state to another state, resulting in the substance being the same. So first of all, can you tell me what a solid is? You've given me 2 examples.
Solids would be tables.
Yeah.
And the other one would probably be a brick.
Yeah. And what makes them a solid?
The fact that they don't fall apart and when they heat, they don't transform into liquids or melt.
Yeah. Alright, and what is a liquid? And can you give me an example of 2 liquids?
Okay, so some liquids would be, for example, Coke or water. And any form of liquid can float.
Can float? Yep. And what about a gas? Can you try and explain what a gas is?
Any sort of particles that you might not necessarily be able to see, but you can smell or hear.
Yeah. Can you give me an example?
Helium gas.
Helium?
So it helps things float.
Yep. Excellent. And of those examples that you have given me, are any of them the same substance from a solid, liquid to a gas? No. No? Okay. Does that mean that it is possible for any substance to be a solid, liquid and a gas?
Only one.
Only one?
Water.
Water? Excellent. So here we have water in a solid form. Here we have water in a liquid form, which we call water. So we have ice, water, and water in a gas form. So we can see the steam coming off the boiled water there. So we're going to look at the particle theory, which is how these states of matter are created. So for ice, which is a solid, the particles that make this are all joined together. So you can see that they form a shape. And the liquids are made up of particles that move around quickly. This is because there is heat applied to the solid, and that gets the particles moving quicker. So we look down here and all the particles have moved apart and they have filled the shape of the container. So if we look at this cup of water here, you can see that no matter which way you turn it, the liquid will turn with the container or the glass. If you are not sure whether something is a liquid or a solid, there is one rule to remember. If it flows, it is a liquid. Now when you heat up these particles even faster, even more, the substance turns into gas and they move even faster with the particles bouncing around everywhere. So here's the particles of the gas right now. So this is what the steam is doing. The particles are really hot and that gets them moving really quickly. So if this was to be in a container with a lid on it, the steam would fill up the whole container, as we can see in this diagram here. Yeah, we're going to have a look at another substance that we're going to change from a solid to a liquid. So going back on the misconception before about substances not being the same, we have a solid here. Can you tell me what the solid is?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. And we have chocolate as a liquid here. So what can you see it doing?
It's expanding and filling up the space that it can.
Yep, excellent. So it's filling up the container there. So thinking back of the particle theory, I would like you to draw how the particles would be with the solid.
Solid.
Yep, they're lovely, so nice squished together. What about as a liquid? How are they doing right there?
It'll be spread out.
Spread out, excellent. And what if it was to turn into a gas? How do we draw that?
If it was to turn into a gas, it would spread out and start bouncing around.
Excellent.